What's up, you guys, and welcome back to Sunday warm-up. My name is Chris Rukov for RukovGrind. I hope you enjoyed those episodes. If you do, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. We continue with episode 3 from the same student from last time. Give me an idea if you want any other type of video or topic for me to cover. Send me hands, the links are down below. And I have a course that is designed for beginners. If you watch any of my other videos or sometimes in the links below, there will be a coupon code that you can use for a discount. With that said, enjoy the video, guys. The hand's gonna go differently, but you're gonna solve that problem. All right, let's see what's next here on the agenda. The ace. Oh yeah, the ace here. This is a great hand. You're saying that you have 3 to a straight, which is true. Oh, with the king jack. I'm sorry. We have more things to address here. Okay. What do you think villain has? You already explained that, and you said I see bet in range. You mean that is that your standard? What does c bet in range means?
Oh, right, I said that on this board.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know if I would have meant that. I wouldn't see bet range here.
So you see betting with your
just see
whole
bet
range?
to get called
or?
like some. No. As in my c bet size, I think I meant would have been just always small here when I do see that.
Yeah, I mean I agree with that. It's a pair board. It's kind of a log board.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have a king, sevens are not likely. 7-6
Yeah.
and 7-8 is there, but you know obviously 2 of them are out. King
Yeah.
is more likely. Actually, king is equally likely than 7, to be honest with you, because 2 of the kings are out as well.
Yeah.
And the board is paired. I'm saying if he has like 6s or 8s or 9s, it's kind of shitty to call. So I agree with the small sizing. And I wrote here, explain that it's 10-0 and most people don't have a clue what's going on. I think I explained that to you already. We focus on table 4. Why do you open with a trace here? Isn't it too much rake? Okay, what is the idea on the turn here with the a7? We're gonna defend here, obviously. Here I'm gonna float 1 barrel.
Yeah. Oh, I just thought he'd be c betting pretty wide for that smaller size. So I thought with the overcard and the backdoor straight.
Yeah, that's the new trend after all. The new trend is to c-bet smaller size, they increase the frequency. Again, what we talked about, the pre-flop ranges. The higher the frequency, the lower the sizing, and vice versa. So that's the new trend online, which is good. Now that inclines out our floats. Because if you don't have a flush draw or ace-high backdoor or a king, you kind of, you know. But now, tell me when we call, what is the idea for the turn play?
Yeah, I wasn't sure. This was another hand that I kind of mucked up explaining. So we flopped like an open-ended, which is kind of like close to the perfect card, I guess, because it's not a diamond. But then I was thinking like our outs aren't going to be clean. And if he barrels like Jack 10, we're not going to really get to showdown without ace high, I don't think, too often.
You mean
but
we turned open-ended?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the plan on, not what we turn. What is the plan here on the flop? We don't know what the turn is going to be. What's the plan on the turn?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what you're just saying, we're going to be folding a lot on the turn. So
yeah, but then if that's the plan, then why are we even calling on flop?
Yeah.
Just to give him 2 more big blinds because we have nothing else better to do. Hey, by the way, don't get offended or anything of that way. I'm just trying to point out whatever I see. You know what I mean? Whatever I see, I'm trying to point it out and call you on a bullshit a little bit, and you know, see how it goes. Now here on the turn, depending if I have info or not on the player, I assume he's gonna double barrel with king only. I might go for a check raise, like a big check raise. Let's see what sizing he goes with.
He went half pot.
Half pot. I'll make it 17 big blinds here. And if he calls, I mean, I know to stop. Like if he calls, I know he's telling me, shit, I have more than, you know, a good pair. Maybe it's ace king, maybe king queen, maybe king nine, maybe already, I don't know if he's gonna have a straight anyhow here, but a set. But he's gonna define his range. Now the other option is folding again, because after a second barrel on this flop, he's not gonna be barreling anything else but a king or a set.
Yeah.
So folding I prefer more.
Yeah.
But if I don't have any
So-
info for the opponent.
So the thing I was thinking about check raise, because I thought about this after, and I thought it'd be an okay spot to check raise. But then I thought a lot of he's going to have like a lot of high equity hands that can call a check raise, like some diamonds, some 10 jack 10 and stuff.
Diamonds. That's not high
Yeah.
equity.
So it just goes like check check if he calls turn. If it calls turn and miss, then
Yeah,
or we bluff.
I'm not.
I mean,
I'm not opposing the play. I'm opposing that you didn't have idea what were you doing. You know what I mean? You actually, I like the play, but I want to hear the reasoning. Like, why did you play the way you played? Because that's
okay.
important at the end of the day. Yeah, that's important. Just because you by accident click the right button doesn't mean you know why you clicked it. And
Yeah.
but if you know and you learn why, then you're gonna keep repeating the same behavior and it's gonna be good. And I asked, why do we fold? Do we fold any turn? Like, what turns do we not fold? An ace?
What turns do we not fold? Yeah, nice.
So you called the flop for 3 outer. You gotta have some plan, man. Am I gonna play back at the guy? Do I know the guy? If he bets again, is he more aggressive for the general population tendencies? Because if he's more aggressive, I'm gonna be folding here. You know, most people are not aggressive. So we need to
That's
think
what I
about those
thought,
things. Yeah, we need to think about those things on the flop.
Yeah, I thought because when people are like just c-bet and range for small, then it normally goes check check a lot anyway. So we normally get to see a river.
And don't think that just because you see bet your range, that other people will see bet their range.
They are, yeah. Okay.
That's when you learn about a disease in doctors a lot of the time. When they learn about some symptoms and disease, next week everybody thinks they have it. Yeah, but they had the symptoms for 5 years. They didn't have the disease, but now because they know. Yeah. King Jack. What's the reason we fold here? You see we clicked the auto fold?
Yeah, to 3.5 picks, and he's only got 40 big blinds.
Okay. No, I knew that what I was gonna say. So my next question is, what if the middle position, the cutoff of the button calls? You still gonna fold?
Yeah.
Yeah? Even if
Yeah,
he call, and it's you.
yeah, just fold. We kind of dominated versus like ace jack. The original opener can have like ace king, and it's like offsuit as well. It doesn't perform that well in multi-way.
How well you know odds in equity?
Like, okay.
Okay, so the more people call, the less your odds become.
Yeah, but we still, I thought,
So even if you have 7 deuce here, if you're on a 9-handed table and 8 people called a race, you still gonna call with 7 deuce. The reason being is that now you need to flop something once every 50 hands to actually make it worthwhile. You know what I mean? So your pot odds become 10% or something like that. I'm just saying my thing here is that you click the auto fold button, which I didn't like. The hand is a fold because you're dominated from under the gun. But there's other things that can happen. He may be call, he may be call, he may be call. Then we might join in. So don't rush into an automatic actions if you don't have to. Because you're not on 4 Zoom tables. If you're on 4 Zoom tables, sure, whatever. That hand was maybe on a, maybe I could have waited to see. But this hand's not going to yield us a lot of money on a fast fold table. But in this case, we're not on a fast fold table. So don't rush into things like that. Does that make sense? Or I lost you again? Oh, I did lose you again. It's fun, it's fun. I don't know what's going on with your microphone, but we'll deal with it. Sadly, I'm gonna kind of need you to answer some questions. In the meantime, I'm just gonna keep going here with my favorite hand.
yeah, same bottom right. I'm not having a flattened range at all, just because the high rate. Unless.
So you said that you're not having a flat range at all. on table 4. And the same with the pocket 4s, just because of the high rake that we addressed, I think. And I wrote here to ask you if you don't think that you can make any money, say, flatting. But we addressed that in the beginning. And let me know whenever you come back. Well, obviously gonna let me know. Jeez. As you can tell, we had some connection issues with a student. He reconnected later on, which you're gonna see into the next video, and we're gonna address more spots. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you for the ones of you who actually clicked the like button. Please do help me out grow this channel. Consider subscribing if you find value in those videos, and leave me a comment or a question that I will answer. That's it for this week. I'll see you next week, guys. Keep grinding.